Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here, returning to you this afternoon. Sorry that my hair is very messy. Just woke up like a few hours ago and it just got really messy. And yeah, today's my birthday, of course. So thank you guys for wishing me happy birthday. I appreciate it. But I'm returning to you for I Prevail's True Power Expanded edition for the review. So I'm going to discuss what I listened to for the extra four tracks that are on this expanded edition and let you know my thoughts on each song as a whole. So let's dive into this expanded edition review. Now, this isn't going to be a long review because basically it's only a kind of a deluxe edition to the True Power, which came out in 2022. Keep in mind. So it took them 2 years to make this expanded edition. What does that tell you? It's like, so they're kind of pulling an Ice Nine Kills in a way, like they did last year with uh, Welcome to Horrorwood, Under Fire, I think that one was. So basically, Bad Things Stripped was pretty good in its own way. I didn't hate this for how it sounded. I just had a few critiques with how the production and all that sounded in this, and the mixing was a little iffy with the auto tune production and electronic work. But other than that, Bad Things was pretty good with how Brian was singing it. It's just Eric's moments where he was screaming, it just didn't sound that great because of the production fading out his scream. And it didn't sound that good. So, other than that, 4.75 out of 5 for Bad Things. It's still a pretty good song, just had a few critiques. There's Fear and Letting Go is actually pretty good, the stripped version. Um, I think this was a pretty good one. It, I think the ending kind of dragged it a little bit to the song where he's repeating the same lyrics. I pushed myself a little closer to the edge and all that. So he repetitively said it, Brian did, in the kind of going to the last act of the song, and it wasn't terrible. It still was a pretty good track, so I'd give it a 5 out of 5. Deep End Stripped is a really good track too. Really enjoyed how this sounded overall, and I really liked the stripped version. So basically, this is a 5 out of 5. Brian's vocal sounded amazing in this, and just the way the melody's sounding, it's pretty nice. And then we get one of the new songs, Hate This Song, featuring All Time Low, which technically I thought this was an All Time Low track. But other than that, it's both All Time Low and I Prevail in this collab track. And it was pretty good. I really enjoyed this one, for sure. Definitely rocks, for sure. Um, this was a very hyped up song, but it took them about 2 years to make this expanded edition for True Power. And I mean, it flows well with the whole 19 tracks, but other than that, it it's only like 58 minutes of an album, so it's not that long. But other than that, Hate This Song was pretty good. I like the lyrics to it, and the breakdown at the bridge part is great, where Eric's screaming at the end of it. I hope it makes you sick thing. So I've heard this song many times to know that I love it. So even Alex Gaskar's vocals were pretty good in this, and Brian's vocals were pretty good too. So both Alex and Brian's collabing with their vocal potential was pretty strong in this. And this was a great outro to the expanded edition of True Power. So 5 out of 5. Overall, production, mixing, and execution wise, I think True Power Expanded Edition for this review, it's really good, but the only critique I had is it took them 2 years, and also Bad Things Stripped was kind of hit or miss. It wasn't terrible, but it was pretty good in its own way. It just had some weak moments as the track kept going on. But other than that, I think this was an enjoyable listen for an expanded edition. Unfortunately, only 4 songs, so you don't get much to offer. 4 extra tracks. If it was like 5 or 6 extra tracks, I'd be down. But other than that, if I were to give this a score, I'm going to give it a 9.5 out of 10. It's really good. Even the original version was really good. I mean, I had a few opinions about True Power, but I didn't hate this record at all from I Prevail. It was actually a strong record. There were some people that were thinking they experimented, but it was also experimental in a good way, this record. And they wanted to go and broaden their sound with this new record. And that's what I appreciate about I Prevail. Like, they're not afraid to try something new with their music. So other than that, I Prevail True Power Expanded Edition is getting a 9.5 out of 10. And with that being said, thanks for watching this review this afternoon.